Jax Taylor is a cheater. Is the sky blue? We can't wait to talk about it. Oh my gosh, here we go.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be the reason why.
Oh my gosh. So fitting. So fitting. I wish she would have remembered this song.
Yeah.
So
she could have sang it.
So she could have sang it. Because I think he needs to hear some of these things. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us. We can't wait to get into season 6, episode 2, Unfaithful. And we all know who was unfaithful. Anyways, we want to introduce ourselves really quick. So my name is Tiege Dooley-Panko. You guys can find me at TiegeDP pretty much everywhere. So I'll see you there.
I'm Zack Peters, and you guys can follow me at just plain Zack, Z-A-C-K.
Happy Monday, guys. I'm Serio. You can follow me on Twitter at Serio or Snapchat and Instagram at Serio. I need to make it all match, but everyone has my name, so it's never going to work, guys. I'm sorry.
Hi, everyone. I'm Stacey Olivias. Thanks so much for joining us. We're so happy to have you back. You can follow me all over social media at Stacey Olivias.
So exciting. Okay,
Yes.
so you guys, OMG. We will get into all of the cheating crazy drama. But let's go from the beginning of the episode and go through it, because I think we're probably going to go off when we talk about it.
There's just so much drama.
Okay, so let's start with the beginning of the episode. We see at the party, we see back to Scheana's birthday party, and Jax says, I'm not going to go chase her down the street. And I wanted to hear what you guys thought about that, because that had me feeling some type of way.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
You're supposed to chase her. When she's running away and you've been accused of cheating, if you're innocent, you chase her, you go after her, you get on your knees, you beg for mercy.
If you're guilty,
you didn't do it,
you run.
He's just like, he's so cocky.
He literally made no sense. But also something inside of me was like, I get it how she wants her space, but still no. Like, she deserved that.
Yeah.
And like you said, if he was innocent, it would have been second nature to anyone, because it's like, you don't want to be accused of something you did not do.
Yeah, and also, you want to shake him and be like, hey, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
You really didn't do it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're just another...
So I thought that was stupid.
Especially to someone he's trying to spend the rest of his life with.
Quote, unquote.
Quote, unquote, yeah.
Also,
and you've met her family. Oh, it just makes me so mad.
I just couldn't take
crazy.
Lisa serious.
Papa's gonna pull out that shotgun now.
I know.
Oh my gosh, that is really funny. Okay, well, so we'll get more into that in a little bit when we hear actual confirmation later in the episode. But then we see Lisa and Stassi talking event planning. So Lisa gives her an opportunity to start event planning, which I think is really cool of Lisa.
Totally.
I mean, how cool would it be to work for her?
Yeah.
But the thing that I thought was funny was later in the episode we hear Stassi like, oh, I don't actually know how to event plan. I've just watched a few YouTube videos.
I've gone to a lot of events.
I love it.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I feel like every season she picks the thing and she's like, this season I'm going to be a stylist, and this season I'm going to run a blog, and this season I'm going to be a podcast host, and this season she's going to be an event planner.
I know, I love it. I mean,
No, go.
I think that's how she has to, like, you get ahead well, at least in LA, you lie.
Yeah.
Even though you've never done it, you just have to be like,
Fake it till you make it.
But you're going to do that in front of Lisa?
I guess she's confident.
Right.
Maybe she knows that Lisa just holds like so many events, so she's bound to be able to co-plan.
But do you remember when she was trying to be a stylist and like she was like Lisa's personal assistant and like running around? She quit like after
that lasted like a few hours or something. Yeah. Yeah, that did not go well.
I think she like wants to do it for herself. But you can't exactly like do it for yourself and like, get paid. So she wants to do it for other people, but it doesn't really satisfy her, which is totally fine. I get it.
Yeah.
It's an opportunistic move, though. I mean, using Lisa Vanderpump. Like, Lisa is party girl in West Hollywood. She has all the connections. Like, I mean, do I think Stassi's going to be a great event planner? Probably not. But she's going to give it a shot, and, you know, she's going to make some contacts. Like, you do you.
I think she would throw a pretty bomb party.
Yeah.
I don't think she could be a successful event planner, though.
You don't think?
No.
I guess it is totally different.
Because it's all about, I don't think, like, look, when people want you to plan a party, they're like, I want this, I want it like that. And Stassi's very much like, I want it my way, I like it like this. I don't think she would do well with clients.
And I also...
She'd be like, F off to all of them, huh? And make her mad.
Totally. And then she'd get fired.
Right.
Say Patrick.
So the adorable. Can we just talk really quick about the commercial? The pitch mix.
That was so
We
good.
were all
That
so like,
was
oh,
so
it's
good.
a normal commercial, and then they just
And Kristen
cast.
comes out.
Kristen, wait, you guys, Kristen singing?
She looked
So,
bomb.
I love
Yeah.
it.
they all looked good. I loved who they picked.
We need
That's
a
cute.
new Bravo song. Like none
Yeah.
of the reality stars have done a new song. Kristen, I'm telling you, this is a moneymaker.
Yeah, I think so. That was
Call
so
it album.
cute.
I mean,
yeah, the
James'
Pitch
voice,
Perfect promo.
his voice kind of scared me, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be all honest. But I mean, I all thought they were great. It was so
It was
cute.
so
It was
good.
cute.
Yeah.
I liked it. A little holiday cheer
Yeah.
before the crazy
They just
drama.
needed Britney in there with like a southern twang.
I know, like
Yeah.
a
To
little
really
like.
make it fun.
I know,
Like
because Scheana
straw.
got to do her little dig with the engagement ring.
Yeah.
So Britney should have been able to do a little dig herself.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're getting into the nitty gritty. Okay, we see Britney goes to Katie's apartment, and before Jax even walks in, she says, Britney tells her that she's found fake eyelashes on the counter of their apartment,
Yeah.
and so she's kind of always thought, you know, something was going on with Jax. I mean, when you date a guy like that, I'm pretty sure you're like, do I trust him totally? I mean,
And when you know so many
Jax.
girls he's already slept with,
Right.
and like ex-girlfriends,
Like the
and
cast.
yeah.
The whole cast.
yeah, his
everyone.
patterns
Yeah.
are like, I mean, not the best. And so, why would you date? People don't change. Rarely do they change.
Right.
Not that I'm
I've-
trying to throw Faith under the bus, but not that I think she's great. But like she really used, like she was supposed to be Britney's friend,
Yeah.
and like she's like Britney was even like I don't know why she was more mad at Faith, or we didn't see that. Like I wanted to see like a head-to-head. Like if Faith really wanted to make it on the show, this is how you do it, girl. You don't
Maybe-
just drop
I know.
bombs out.
Yeah,
you gotta get in
and
there.
run.
Gotta
Right,
get in
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
And
You go-
run
you-
out of the scene.
With your see-through
Yeah.
thong dress.
I know that was an
Right.
awful dress.
That was an awful dress.
She's like, I dropped a bombshell, and here's my exit. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
that's not how you make it on the
Right,
show.
right. Yeah, I
Gotta
need her to
keep
like
this
schedule
going.
a lunch date. I need
Yeah,
them to like
schedule a
lunch
schedule
date
a lunch date,
at
talk
Pump.
about it at Pump. Yeah, and everybody can
Cocktails
see.
at Pump, yeah.
Right.
They
I
have
mean,
a camera crew ready.
Maybe
Britney's
a drink in
pretty
the face.
classy,
A
though.
drink, yeah.
I think she is too, and I
She's
think she
classy.
was like really heartbroken at the whole idea, and then that it was actually true. That I just feel like maybe being angry at Faith wasn't like she was just more hurt by it. Maybe she
Yeah.
wasn't as angry like how she was with Jax.
But like, would you be more mad at your boyfriend, or would you be more mad at your friend that slept with your boyfriend and then went on the show and dropped this bombshell?
I mean,
I would be pissed at her if that was my friend and you pulled that. Like, bull.
But how close
Yeah.
are friends? Were they like acquaintances? Like
Yeah.
we know each other because we work together. Like were they close friends? But I still think it's wrong, and I think Jax, she should be more pissed out. I have to disagree with you.
Okay.
Like pissed off. 'Cause
I just
But,
feel
like,
like
I would be pissed off more at myself.
Yeah, I would
Not
be
even
more
at
pissed at
my-
myself more than anything.
yeah, because she may have already like had these thoughts. So maybe since it's like actually true, and she was just always speculating, and now it's like in front of her, she's just like, well, I was right, and she wanted to be proven wrong. So
Yeah.
it's like there was nothing for really her to get mad at, because she's probably already mad at the idea of it before, when she was just thinking it could be true, and then now it's true. It's like, what's
Yeah.
the point?
She just seems classy. Like the way she did not attack Faith, and that is classy. It's a classy move. You know,
I would have attacked Faith.
right? I think a lot
Class
of
went
people
right out the
would.
window.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would, especially because she knew what she was doing. And of all people to do that to, I mean, little Britney.
I know.
Little old Britney.
I know, that's what I was
Do it to
saying last
Kristen.
episode. Just like of
Yeah.
all
Do it to, like-
people. Do it to Kristen.
It's changed.
Kristen would have given
Kristen's
her a
changed.
show. Kristen would have like given her a playback. They would have had a banter. It would have been a season-long storyline.
Totally.
But like Britney, like that just makes you look like a bad
Person,
homewrecker.
yeah.
I wonder if that was strategic on Britney's part. I wonder if she was like, I don't want her to have any more. She did this on purpose to get on the
Smart.
show. I wonder if she was like, I don't even want to give her 5 more seconds on the show. 'Cause
I
she's so
mean,
annoying. I don't even want to give her
yeah.
the time of day.
I think she's just, and also just a nice person. Though she's like, oh, what, you know? She seems like the type that would forgive her too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, but
I mean,
the
forgive,
saga
not
continues.
forget.
Yeah, I mean, and the
Saga
fact
continues.
that he did admit it says
That was the bigger shocker, is that he admitted it, and it wasn't like a season finale or a reunion bombshell that we all saw coming. Like
Right.
he, like this one threw me for a curve. That we're in episode 2, halfway
Right.
through episode 2, and he's like, I did it.
that is mature of Jax Taylor. I feel like
Did that sentence just come out of your mouth?
that was
I never
you
thought of it.
guys. is, but that was mature. I mean, cheaters don't ever admit that they cheat.
No.
I mean, that's
Jax
pretty
admitted
big.
before, though.
I feel like he does. Like he
well,
likes it.
I feel
Okay,
like
fine,
he's like
fine, but yeah. Well,
He's a
something
bit of a narcissist.
Maybe because
He's
he knew
a
like,
like,
no
you know
one.
Oh, sorry.
No one was just backing off of him, so he needed to like. Like, what text did he show Britney, though? That's what I'm confused.
It looked like a blow up of him. No, of him. They were all blue, so it looked like he was just blowing off on her.
To make it look
I would have been like, let me see the whole thread.
I know, and
like,
if you don't have that much, it means he deleted. So
Yeah.
I just feel like,
yeah.
I wish I was there to be like, Britney, like, that's the advice you need from a girlfriend.
Yeah, she deserves someone so much better.
Yeah.
She does. But I see, you know, I see why she, you know, goes back. She loves the guy. I mean, I know some people will disagree with me, but I don't know. I've been cheated on, and it's not easy to just be like, oh, I'm over you. I hate you now. You know, it doesn't like, it's not like a light switch like that. So I feel like maybe that's where she's kind of like getting pulled back in. So I don't know. I think it's a little bit unhealthy that she's going back to him.
Sure.
You know, later in the episode, she admits that she was like hanging out, hooking up with him.
Yeah.
So that's concerning. But
I just say I called it. I said he was going to cheat on her. We're going to find out that it was true. This is my prediction last week, and she was going to stick with him.
You
I told
did.
She's
I don't know.
Smarty.
I don't know.
She's a, what is it, heartfelt romantic? What is that word?
Hopeless romantic.
There you go.
She's a heartfelt romantic.
But I just think she deserves so much better.
She
does.
For her to have that
Every
strength, like
weather.
it's gonna take a while to get over him, but you'll get over
She
him.
even said it this episode that she deserves so much better, and then she still gets back with him. Well,
Well-
she's single right now.
And she's also just the type, she seems like kind of like the mama bear of like friend groups. You know, you have that mama bear. And I feel like she's the one that just like likes solving people's problems and like making people better. And I think that for some reason she thinks she can change Jax. And she said that.
Yeah.
She said, I thought I could change him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when you're dealing with a guy like that, you just can't change him. Sometimes there's cases you can't crack, and I think Jax Taylor might be the one.
Yeah.
Something's
might
up
not
with him,
crack.
and he even said he needs to go back to therapy. Remember when
Yes.
Stassi said she took like he did the whole sociopath test?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Something's
that. That was
up. Like he
great.
doesn't have any empathy. I feel like
He needs, he needs to. What I find so interesting are how his guy friends still are like so, still stand by him. Even though Sandoval did say, like, he's like, I'm pissed off at you too right now. When he was like, if one more person comes up to me and is like, hey, this is how you should have treated her, and he was like, whoa, dude, like, it's true.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't get how they can stand by him.
And they said
time after time.
Yeah.
I
And
think
they
the girls
him.
don't,
Yeah.
but the guys are just kind of like.
But he, like he said, Tom Schwartz was like,
Jax
he
is
loves in a
Jax.
different
Yeah.
way, or
Yeah.
he's genetically positioned
No,
to
that
what
be
does
a
that mean?
man
for
for
him.
Lisa was even like, what kind of love is that? I feel like they have he has a whole other definition of love.
That kind of scares me though that the guys are saying that because it kind of tells a little bit about them too.
Well, the guys are just guys, you know? I feel like guys don't really think in terms of like, oh, emotional, like, oh, this is, you know, they don't really,
They think with a different head.
yeah.
My mom's always said that.
But, you know, they just,
Mom is
I
right.
feel like they see Jax as a friend and they're like, oh, yeah, of course he's an idiot. Of course he knows.
what do you guys
Jax.
expect from
Yeah.
him?
Yeah, like, you know, so I think that they've been dealing with it for so long.
I will say, because you made a comment earlier about him being a total narcissist, and I feel like maybe this is some type of, God, I'm actually going to say this. Maybe this is some type of growth for him being that he is a narcissist and he likes all of the attention on him, the fact that he's admitting it and getting it out of the way now shows that like he wants to be done with this storyline so early in taping the season that he wants to prove his love to Britney so that this doesn't become a season-long thing. Whereas in the past, he drags it all the way out because he likes to be the center of attention and he likes the whole storyline revolving around him. So the fact that he admitted it so early shows that he doesn't want to deal with it long-term.
Yeah.
That's my...
I also think he's
I
kind
agree.
of
No, I was just saying.
like kind of abusive towards her. The way he's
totally.
like, shut up on the phone to her, and the way he talks to her.
Yeah.
He treats her like crap. And then cheating on her? I mean, come on.
I know. Well, it's also Jax Taylor.
Yeah,
you
he's a
know?
prize winner.
It just
He's
hurts so
real.
much because it's Britney.
Oh, of
like
course.
Stassi would be like, stand up first. You know,
Yeah.
but Britney's
Yeah.
so sweet and like...
Yeah, I will say I feel like he did seem different in season 5. He seemed like he had changed,
Yes.
right? I
yeah,
mean,
we thought he was
No,
gonna...
but
a ring
this
on it.
proves
Full dust.
that he might not.
I mean, I still feel like Britney like came out on top, even if
she always does.
even if she did like go back to him or whatever. I don't know, but it probably is hard.
Yeah.
And you can see her struggling with that.
Mm-hmm.
And even Kristen said it to her, saying that she was the best thing that happened to their friend group, and just how positive she is, and like just how she's there for everyone.
Yeah.
So I think like she needs to know that she is still like liked and number one.
And
Right.
hearing her say about going to Vegas, and she's like, I'm not Jax. I can't just like, even though I'm a single girl on my trip, like I can't just hook up with anybody like Jax.
Yeah.
And I was like, that shows a lot about her character.
Yeah. Maybe it's I think it's a girl thing.
No, she is so cute, and it was just a crazy episode. I mean, the eyelashes. There was so much that was like, okay, so he has been doing this for a minute.
And she's just kind of like swept it under the rug.
Probably. Well, she's probably just at this point in this stage in the game. I think she's just kind of like still shocked and like doesn't know what to do and trying to figure it out.
Right.
And I'm sure, I'm sure behind the scenes he's like, I love you. I need to be with you. I'm sure we're seeing. I'm sure he's really putting the dog on, really trying to get back with her.
And didn't they just move into a new apartment?
Yes.
So that's
Bomb
like a
apartment.
new lease that they're
nice
stuck in
apartment,
together.
yeah.
Like, she's not just gonna. Like,
nice
it's not
one,
that
too.
easy to just
Especially
be
when
like,
you live
done
together,
with you.
yeah.
You live together, you have a lease together, you work together. We're pretending that they're still bartenders and they have to see each other during drink orders.
That was weird. I was confused by that scene. I was like, that felt a little staged because we then found out that they'd hung out all day. So the fact that she like acted awkward at the bar was kind of weird to me because I'm like, you guys literally saw each other like an hour ago.
Or maybe she was like ashamed and just like also they were around Tom.
Yeah.
So
maybe
maybe
she just wanted to like pretend like they hadn't seen each other all day.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah. I thought that was interesting. Okay, so we'll get back to that. But then we see James meets with Lisa and Raquel. And
Daisy Dukes.
so she comes in with Daisy Dukes and she's basically asking for a job.
Who shows up to a job interview with no resume, no references other than James, who got fired like 4 times, and short shorts.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I mean, she got the job though, so I mean, maybe I'll wear short shorts to my next.
Well, did she? I think she just volunteered
At
Vanderpump Dogs.
Her foot in the door.
Right. I mean, that's cool.
She got her stiletto in the door.
Yeah, she seems like a very sweet, cute girl, and I think that's great. And her and James look really happy. But I don't know. That was a weird way to
get a job.
It was a strange way, and she didn't do a very good job at like promoting herself.
Yeah, what do you do?
Of just like,
I'm a model.
I like dogs, and I am a model.
Follow
me on Instagram.
Lisa's like, you're gonna clean up dog crap if you want to work for me. Like, you're not gonna be like petting it's not gonna be like this nice thing. Just the volunteers like walk the dogs and stuff.
Well,
but you're gonna be cleaning up dog poop.
She let James walk in and just start DJing. Like that was. Like she gave him she cut him a break.
Lisa is like awesome with the people that work for her.
Like family friends with I think his parents.
Yeah.
But I mean, still, he's been given a lot of opportunities and has still screwed up. So I don't understand it. And I also just am a little confused as to why every single individual that works at SUR wants their significant other to be working with them as well.
Yeah.
I think it's because sometimes I think people start dating people from the show because they want to be on the show. And then I think that works. And then the person's like, well, yeah, let's get you on the show. It's kind of like this, I don't know. Is that wrong to assume? Yeah. I think that sometimes they would like to be on the show. And so that's kind of how it works.
No, it's true because I feel like that was the beginning. It was like Jax and Stassi. And then it was back when Tom and Katie, but she didn't let Tom. She was like, I don't think it's a good idea. But then he eventually got hired.
Like, in what reality is it like a good idea to work with your significant other, especially on the TV show, like on this reality show? Like, it's just,
and I also,
like, it's never a good, like, it's never going to work out. Like, you're not always going to end up like Katie and Tom. Like, their road was even rocky on camera.
I know.
Right.
I know.
The ups and downs.
Where I was going. But you're right. You're right. I just wanted to say that. I just find it funny. Oh, no, this is what I was going to say. How do they also get, like, the same amount of time off? Like, they all somehow can vacation together.
It's part of the show.
No, I know. I know. But I'm just like, that's unrealistic if you want to be a server. That's like what I want in my mind. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And then you get there and you're like, that's not it at all.
Yeah. I feel like they really honestly go in there when they're shooting, and then I don't know how much they're at the restaurant anymore.
I think there could be there like having a drink but not actually working, you know?
Yeah, I think they only work when they're taping scenes.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, that's debatable. But yeah, okay. Anyways, Long Beach Pride Parade.
So much fun.
So awesome.
A lot of whipping.
This was so cool. It's like stuff like that you you start to see Lisa and like what a big deal she is. Like she's such a great human and like cares about so many different groups of, you know, people and animals. Like she just takes care of everyone, and she's a really
animals
cool
are
person.
people too.
Yeah, our
Animals
furry
are people.
friends. Yeah. No, honestly, I think that was really cool to see like what she means
To the
community, and I think she's just an awesome.
Was
human.
she really shocked though that she was invited to another Pride parade on the car in her Rolls Royce? She's like,
so
I'm
cute.
so honored. I'm like, is that a shocker? Like we take Pride every season on this show.
Yeah, I know, but it was cute. I thought it was cute, and Tom and
Tom.
and Ariana. Yeah, I thought it was really sweet that they came to support. So it's good because that's what I feel like they need to be doing. I feel like Tom need to be with her all the time, kind of like, you know, looking at things, like, you know, what she
Build
does.
that relationship.
Yeah, and be like more of a business.
Shadow her.
Yeah, more
They're
of a
given
business.
a huge opportunity by her. I mean, all these people on her show are getting all these opportunities. Like,
And they keep screwing
she's
them
so
up.
successful.
Yeah.
I
in
had
business.
someone
I
give me
know.
opportunities like that. I would be like taking advantage of
Right?
it. And like in your
Working
good graces,
all the time.
kissing your feet, kissing your
Right?
butt, like doing everything that I could to show you how much I appreciate it. And they continue to like totally diss her. But we did see Tom apologize to her, which was nice.
Yes.
Yes,
And
we
it was
did.
then it was like I feel like it was like glossed over. I feel like we were good. Maybe there was some bad blood the week before, but I think it was.
Yeah.
Don't you think they still
Yeah.
sound like they're
Yeah.
on board
Blood
with each other?
standard.
I think it
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
I think they went for the right reasons. They appreciated it.
And I think it was cool for them to see because, you know, when Tom's like, oh, yeah, I don't know, like all of her input, all this stuff, like, I think it's good for Tom to see, oh, wait, I forgot. You know, like sometimes when you're with someone all the time, you don't
She's
realize
Lisa
what a big
Vanderpump.
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's a freaking big deal.
Yeah.
So it's like cool for them to see that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was good.
I feel like Ken should give a seminar to all the guys that work at
Right?
Sitter and be
How
like,
to treat a woman.
Yes.
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 Yeah, new
like,
Rolls
why
Royce.
haven't they thought of that? It should be like a little side segment.
Right?
Ken, something.
Yeah. A happy Tuesday. Here's a new Rolls Royce. And you get to keep the other one. You have to.
He's like so in love with her.
I love it.
It's amazing for that long too. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
He
Very
treats
cute.
her like a queen.
Okay, so then we see a scene. Britney comes back from Vegas, and she had a single fun time. So, well, I guess we already kind of talked about this, but I think that it was good that she went to Vegas. I think it might have been a little too soon, maybe, because...
Best way to get over one guy is to get under another. I mean, she didn't. But
She
She didn't, but she could have.
She didn't.
She would have come back with some syphilis, but she kept her legs
God.
closed and she came back clean.
Yeah.
Good for you, Britney.
It was good probably that she went to go see her friend.
Yeah.
Who got to
Yeah.
just like,
Childhood friend.
yeah, clear the air
Get out of LA.
and whatever she
Right,
needed.
for a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go to Vegas.
I know.
Yeah,
but
I
I
go to Vegas.
guess
Highlighted crazy. Okay, wow, Stassi and Patrick. This was
their relationship.
this was weird.
Tough to watch.
It was a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
don't
first time
know.
we've ever seen him on the show.
Not gonna.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like, so
Big
part of me
deal.
was kind of like, oh, we get to see Patrick.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, he's not as cute as he is on
He
Instagram.
looks different on film than in pictures.
Well, I guess in Instagram you have filters and
Yeah.
like angles, and here it's just all out there. I don't like the man
Man
bun. Not
bun.
into it. She seems to like it because what does she say? It's
Yeah.
like he's like a caveman or I don't know something.
Yes.
A hunter.
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. I'm like,
What is
no.
the appeal?
No.
Like, what is the appeal?
To the man bun?
No, to him.
Oh.
Like,
I mean, the
So-
man bun you can grab in bed, so like there's
Oh my
that part of it. No,
God.
not that I have, but I'm just saying there's that option. But I don't get the Game of Thrones.
Because, I mean, her
interest.
fans are like the Khaleesi's or whatever, so she, like, loves that, and that's
Yeah,
probably why.
But like, I don't see Game of Thrones or like a man as Game of Thrones. Like that's not like.
Okay,
Like,
well,
I don't see Patrick as Game of Thrones and sexy.
no,
And like,
I don't see it. I don't see it. Sorry, but here's my thing. I just feel like, And we were all looking at each other while we were watching the episode, and we're like, doesn't something just feel weird? It feels awkward. I feel awkward. Maybe it's because it's his first time filming, and maybe he was nervous or something.
He did not look nervous.
You know what it felt like?
But he was like preaching.
It felt like she was on, okay, you know, you swipe right with somebody on Tinder and you're talking with them for like weeks on end. And then finally you go on your first date. But by that point, in your mind, you're like, we're getting married. We've never met yet, but you're like, we're getting married. Funny. I love you. And so that was Stassi. In her head, she's like, we've only been talking on Tinder, but I'm in love with you. And he's just like, this is the first time I've met you. I don't want to get into that. So we had like that awkward first date, I love you, I don't know you chemistry that was just off.
She seems a lot more into him than he's into her.
She's way more into him than he's into her.
And it's kind of sad.
It just really looks like two supportive, good friends having dinner, and there was no like sexual attraction or, well, at least from him. Stassi, like maybe, but still kind of a no for me. It just seemed like
she was infatuated with him.
Yeah, it was
and
weird.
Like he helped her with her podcast, which was great, and like he's known and all of that. So I felt like it was just more of like, you know, they support each other.
Good friends. Yeah. Like they could be good friends with benefits, but I don't think.
But I still don't even see the benefits. But she like with that dinner, I didn't see there like was no chemistry. Even that.
Yeah. And she just told, like before they went on the date, she's like, I'm just trying to make you happy. Like, did you guys hear that when she said that? And it's kind of sad. I mean.
Okay.
Can we talk?
Yes.
Okay.
I wrote it down.
Okay.
I wrote
good.
it down because
Sorry.
I said, what? We had to rewind. We said, what did he just say? Okay, that's what he said. Don't talk when you're apart, and then don't talk about what happened when you were apart. So he was referring to when they took a little break, and then I thought that was the weirdest thing.
Going to Amsterdam, right?
In the world. Well, now he's going to Amsterdam, but
they were.
I feel like he was talking about Amsterdam.
Was he talking about Amsterdam, or was he talking about when they were broken up?
I
thought he was talking about when they were broken up.
That's what I thought. He was talking about when they were
broken
broken up. He was saying, he was like, I don't understand why you're more upset about me going away for 6 days and 8 months. He was like, I feel like, he was like, I feel like he was talking to a little girl. He was like, now what did we learn? When we had the break.
He was
and that's what he
mansplaining it to her.
You guys,
it's like, no, like I get you need your space, but not like that. You need the
This is where I think that he got nervous and didn't know how to talk on camera. Because who says that? Like, he just felt unnatural. He was literally like, remember what we learned?
Yeah, I think
what we learned?
It was kind of condescending.
I think it was a moment of like, I'm trying to articulate my point because I know there's a camera on me, but it didn't translate well.
She was like, I don't think anyone appreciated his words. But she was just, I think, thrown how he phrased that statement.
And she did not talk a lot that dinner.
No, but can I say that I kind of agree with him?
Ooh,
like,
please explain. I'd like to always know why, though.
Yes, okay.
Because
if you're broken up, why are you going to talk to each other? And then when you get back together, why are you going to talk about your lives when you were both single and not with each other? Like if we're back together, why do I want to hear about who else you screwed when I wasn't with you?
Yeah.
But can I ask, do you
better not to know, or what?
If you're in a relationship?
Why would I want to know? Like, what you did
torturing yourself.
It
would just be torturing yourself.
You would be torturing yourself. You would be like, oh, and you were with this person, and you were with that person, and what did you do? And I would be like stalking her Instagram, and I'd be like, who is this?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I agree.
I would be psycho over it.
And it's just like you really don't have the right to be upset because you were on a break.
You weren't together,
But do you have the same...
They were broken up, not a break. They were broken up.
Do you have the same thoughts if they were together?
I mean, if they're together in a relationship.
Yeah, I guess you have a right to know that.
Yeah, you know what each other's doing.
I was just wondering, like, if you're like, oh, like, it's
No, if you're going to go on vacation, but we're still together, then I expect you to be faithful.
You better tell me where you're at, what time you're there.
I'm just curious.
But if we're not together, then I don't care what you do. You do you, I'll do me.
Right.
Relationship 101.
Relationship 101.
On to you.
Okay, so is it officially, give me a drum roll, tea time?
Time to
sip. It is tea time in England. Here we are.
I love this music.
Me too. It
so
makes
cute.
me feel really elegant.
Or like I'm at Disneyland.
Yes.
Like a Disney princess.
The new person coming into England.
So, first things first, we would like to address the Stassi podcast debacle.
We should all talk like that.
Because we read you guys' comments. We appreciate you guys getting in the conversation. Honestly, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So we didn't talk last week about Stassi's podcast, and you guys know about it. The Me Too. She was talking about Me Too. Kind of said some things that were a little bit unsensitive, I guess you would say. I have direct quotes I was going to pull up.
Yeah.
She basically said, you couldn't force me to hook up with someone. I'm sorry, it sounded like you thought you liked it because you were making out with him, and now it's just a trend and it's Me Too, and you're going to come out and accuse him because you regret it. That's what she said about some girls coming forward.
Yeah.
You know, and after all this stuff that's going on, it's kind of something I wouldn't really touch when she, and so I don't know if after the episode aired, the podcast, she deleted it after Rent the Runway dropped her. A few other companies dropped her, weren't sponsoring her anymore.
Yeah.
So what did you guys think about it?
Go for it.
Oh, I mean, I don't think it was right of her, but I mean, again, I thought her apology was like it felt from the heart and everything, and she really was sorry. But also, like, in the industry and the world that she is in, everything that she says is going to be taken some way or another, and she is Stassi, so she's going to have something to say, and I believe that she didn't mean anything mean-spirited by it. So
I do too. I don't.
But
think,
I mean, yeah,
and she's kind of like, her brand is like
unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
She doesn't think before she talks.
That's who she is. Yeah, and she, I think sometimes she gets like wrapped up in like trying to be funny or stuff like that, and it's like I think that's probably what happened.
Yeah.
And
I think it could be for like the victim blaming. I mean, to me personally, I'm like, I think it kind of could be taken as like victim blaming, because like they did go through a lot, this is a traumatic experience.
Of course.
So I think but I think she also is very sorry about it. She's human, but still, I get where the people are coming from.
Of course.
Get ready to drag me in the comments because I'm gonna go there. I do not defend what she says. I don't think she was right. I think she spoke out of context. I mean, not out of context. She just didn't think before she spoke. And I think, these victims, like you said, we can't blame the victims. And I think everybody has a story. I think she has a point. I think she had a point that she didn't articulate, and that was that, so many people are coming out and making accusations, and because it's such a hot topic in the news, that we're quick to just believe them without actually fact-checking things.
Yes.
And I don't think that what she said was sensitive. I don't think she did her research, and she didn't actually make an educated opinion. But at some point, like, when are we gonna stop dragging her after she apologized repeatedly? She's gone on interview after interview and said, look, I screwed up. Like, this is actually a more mature version of her than we've ever seen on the show. And a lot of people dragged her for that. And, I just think at some point we have to accept her apology, hope that she learned her lesson. And yeah, if she says something stupid like that again and didn't learn her lesson, then we can continue to drag her. But we've all said stupid things. And at some point we need to cut somebody some slack and hope that they learned. And you get more of a reception when you come at it from a place of, I'm trying to get you to understand my point, versus I'm going to hang you for something stupid that you said, and I'm going to continue to drag you and pick my pitchfork up and try to hit you.
I mean,
and my rant is over.
The music has ended. The last thing I'll say about it is I just think that I don't know. I mean, it was definitely wrong, but I think that her deleting it, I also was not. I think she...
But she said she regretted that.
Yeah, she did.
She said she wished she wouldn't have deleted it and that it was an impulsive decision.
Yeah. Well, okay. Anyways, moving on. But we did hear your comments, so we just wanted to talk about it. And we're not supporting
we don't support it or condone it.
But we just wanted to talk about it.
She was wrong in what she said,
Yeah, of course. Okay, so then there was a story, a little tea-time story online. A source said that Britney and Jax were staying together because of a producer's choice. They were saying that the producers were telling them to stay together for the show.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that's true?
No.
I think Britney really did stay with him, though. I think she
loves him and wanted to make it work.
She wants.
You can see it just in her.
I
feel like
so
the
too.
other ones maybe are a little trained because they've been on the show longer, but she's newer, and you could just genuinely see a human being hurt on camera. And so I don't think so.
And I think she really loves him. You know, like she really wants to make it work, and like you said, she wants to change him.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
and she's
we
pretty,
all.
Yeah, and optimistic.
Yeah.
At least someone loves him, right?
At least someone.
Oh my God.
Maybe more than he loves himself.
Maybe.
That is debatable. Okay, so we have another Stassi story for tea time. This might be our last tea time story. And she just did an interview with an Australian outlet, and she says that she only eats 1 meal a day.
Yeah.
And she basically starves herself to stay thin.
I just offended you, girl.
She said she does 1 meal a day when she's back home in LA, but when she goes out of town, she's like, I do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And in her defense, it's not right by any means, but I've like done it before because you're just so like used to your daily routine and everything, and you're like, I don't really think about eating, and I'm like, oh, did I even eat today? And it's like, no.
Oh my God.
I think though where she was saying she does it on purpose to lose weight. And hey, you know, whatever. It's not something I could do. I'd pass out.
Yeah,
but,
me too.
I think that the only problem I have with this is that little girls, you know, that sometimes like look up to, you know, celebrities and like, you know, they're always, you know, when you're like in a vulnerable state in your life when you're young or something, you're like, oh, I want to lose weight for gym class or something.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
I just don't want anybody to like think that that's an okay option.
That's okay.
Yeah.
No, it's not okay.
You know.
It's not okay.
Pass out. I had a question. That's what I was wondering. How do all these like cast members stay so skinny when they drink so much?
Adderall.
Well, she also did say that she loves
Adderall?
to
They
do.
always talk about how much they take Adderall and don't eat. Yeah. That's how you do it. That's the LA diet. Not that it's right. Not that I do it.
I think they do a lot of juicing cleanses. They do a lot of juice cleanses because Stassi says she does like drinks 1 juice a day.
Wow.
So I don't know like what's in those juices. Blows it all out. Oh no, and she also did say, because I heard this too. She buys those packets for hangovers off of Amazon. She like gets those patches.
Patches
with vitamins.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, she does that.
Wow.
She gets patches like the bulk size off Amazon.
So trendy.
So if you guys,
yes. Okay. Should we get into predictions for next week? Should we do it? Should we do it? Oh, it's time. Predictions. Do you want to start over there?
Predictions. I think Britney's gonna beat up Jax.
Oh, really?
We saw that. Well, I'm just joking. Not beat him up, but you saw the preview. How she's like, so livid. I think that they're gonna rekindle their romance. Sadly.
Yeah.
It's on Instagram. He tweeted. He's like, I still love her. We're still together. Don't judge me. I'm like, please.
That's been over for a long time. What do you think?
What do I think? I'm excited that Lala's coming back.
Yes.
I'm excited to see what she's up to in her crazy world of Give Them Lala.
Give them Lala.
That's one thing that I'm just excited about. And with Britney and Jax, I hope we see Britney kind of not be so, like, obviously going to take Jax back, but not be so soft and kind of, like, give him Britney, not give him Lala, but just, like, give him something back so he knows, like, what she's worth and to, like, work for it. And maybe see him, like, have a therapy session or something just to see, like, if he's actually matured and, like, thinks he can help himself out in any way, shape, or form. That's
she
what
needs
I
to
think.
brand him. She needs to get one of those farm branded things and stick it on his ass and other girls come down.
That won't stop him.
That won't stop him.
Not stop that
I
guy.
also want to say, my prediction last week was that we were going to see this Faith storyline end this week.
You did.
And
He's
I called
on
it again.
Yeah, you called it.
So, whatever he says.
I'm excited to see Lala come back. I think she's going to stir up a lot more drama. I feel like they're going to try to work in Raquel a little more, and that's why we saw this week's scene with her asking for a job, and I can already see we're going to see her in heels at Vanderpump Dogs doing the pooper scooper, and it's going to be really stupid.
Sorry.
But yeah, I think I hope to see a lot more Britney kind of really coming at Jax and not letting him off the hook like too easy. I feel like if they're gonna get back together, like I want to see him work for it.
Right.
And I think we're gonna see that start to happen next week.
Right. Well, and I need some closure on the Lala thing. I need her to talk about Randall Emmett, who is apparently the guy.
Her new man.
Well, her new
or
newly
revealed man.
Yeah, newly revealed. No longer a mystery man, I guess.
No.
Kind of feels like it still, but hey.
Yeah.
Anyways, let us know what you guys think in the comments below or in the chat. But thank you guys so much for joining us. You're honestly so great, and we're so excited to be the new panel this year. Yay! Thank you guys so much for welcoming us. To follow us when we're not here. I am Tiege Dooley-Panko. You guys can find me at TiegeDP pretty much everywhere, so I'll see you there. And then you can find this guy. Where can we find you?
You can find me and tweet me at JustPlainZack. Let me know what you thought.
Yeah.
Follow me at Serio or at Serio. Have a great week.
Yeah, hi guys. You can find me all over social media at Stacey Olivias, and thank you for joining us this week.
Yes, you guys are the best. Thank you so much.
Next week, I can't talk.
It's okay.
All right, we will see you guys next week. You're thebomb.com. Have a great week. Vanderpump Rules. Yay!
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.